Hey, listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve. Um, just turning off the heater down here. It gets kind of cold here in the basement. But anyways, what we're going to be doing here today is hopefully getting the rest of this Gundam done because I got another model kit coming in that I'm really excited about. Honestly, a little bit more than this one. So, kind of want to try to finish slogging through this guy real quick. Uh, for the next like 30-ish, 40 minutes. Hey, Baryonyx. How's it going today? Not even gonna share this around. We're just gonna get into it. The last thing I did, got the head done, upper body. Got to finish doing the skirt and the guns. Not sure what that is. We'll figure it out eventually. Hey, God of Death. Not too bad. Not too bad. Got to work tomorrow, so got a whole heck of a lot of time. Gonna make an attempt at finishing this guy tonight. We already had the arms, the legs, this much of the waist done. Oh, there's a chain. I don't know. Haven't seen it yet. I want to go see it, but my wife is not even remotely excited. I just ate not that long ago, so I'm like, I don't know. It's just feeling really burpy. It hasn't come up yet, but it's trying to. But it looks pretty solid, so I kind of want to go see it. I've heard mixed reviews, so I don't know. If she's gonna go see it after seeing some of the reviews. I have to see if I can bug Arnez or something to go check it out with me. Favorite builds? Probably could. Actually, I was gonna say, I got a few of them sitting right here. Because oddly enough, probably should actually look at this to figure out. Oh, I was gonna say, is this the shoulder piece I was just looking at? I'm actually trying to figure out where I left off. So I have these. I didn't make the Jin's being loud. Hey, Goofy. So, is 26 says that it's the shoulder piece. Think something? The 26? Because here's 14 and 15. Get these off. Actually, it's down a bit. So you can see what I'm doing. Hey, Chucky. Going real good. I was working on getting stuff done for the Etsy. I may actually do another stream tomorrow because I know we were down a video the other day. And I kind of want to do one. I got a commission I've been really kind of backlogging on. And I really need to try to make a conscious effort to get it. So I might tomorrow. E5. God, I gotta remember like which one of these is which. It's been a minute. This E looks like an E. All right. So I need 5 and 6. Five goes with this one. 6 goes with that guy. So the model kit that I have coming in the near future is the Kane from RoboCop 2. And I'll definitely be streaming putting that. Because I'll probably even like stream pretty much the whole process. You probably should clean that up. Seen that one little nubber right there. As clean as it could be. I wonder if I could pop this. It looks pretty solid. I thought it was gonna be a little bigger. Oh, you're getting the Hammond collection one? Sweet. Trying not to touch the table much because I seen him kind of wiggling table a bit. Yeah, screw it. I could just stay out. Like I said, I'm trying to get this done, so I might not care about. Rise of the Beast looks pretty cool. I know, what was the last Transformer movie? Bumblebee? Bumblebee was it? I'm a little more inclined to actually go see Beast. Was it last night? I think was the other one. For like the official Bayverse ones. That one I didn't really care for much. Especially Age of Extinction. Age Extinction, I'll admit, can you? One of those things too, working on this guy. I spent like so much time cleaning up this guy, and then come to realize that just realized there's supposed to be a piece. Yeah, looks like that one. Yeah, honestly, I really like the Bumblebee movie. Like I'd say, probably Bumblebee and Dark of the Moon actually like enjoyed too. Most part. To be honest, the first three Transformers, I would say, I didn't really mind at all. That is totally because I have it upside down because I'm a dum dum. That goes like that. Got it. That makes way more sense. This into here for the skirt. Little beans. We got that. We need B29. Why is there a whole new chest part? What's that for? Oh, it's got more detail. Interesting. Kind of like them. But it also has just more skirts. Oh, these are the. Is this the side panel? Is this what this is? That's what this is. Look at these out right now. Better story, overall action. Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll review that High Toys and Ghidorah for sure. Like I got it on pre-order. I actually got the Godzilla on pre-order too. Is the intro song from Gamera? Which intro? Oh, which one? Do you mean like the sort of how tos? Because it was just a thing I found on YouTube, part of their free library for content creators. I got it off of there. I'll be honest, I don't remember the name off the top of my head. I just know I have it installed on my computer. That's about it. Oh, the Geek Chess one? Same thing. It was a song from YouTube's library that I found that just kind of, I felt like, kind of had that old, like, video game adventurer theme. So, like, when they're opening up the chest, it kind of works with that, I felt like. But it wasn't, like, anything, like, dedicated special. Because I would love to use something for Gamera for it. But the problem is more than like we've never had the best of luck with copyrights issues, which is why I tend to shy away from trying to use footage and stuff, footage and photos. Because there always seems to be some kind of issue every time I do it. more often than not. Heck, I was just trying to sell a bootleg transformer the other day, and I got Hasbro emailed me. It was like on eBay, and they were like, "Yeah, you can't do that." I'm like, "But I bought it off of here. What do you mean I can't do it?" Feelings are hurt. So this just hooks in. There's nothing special. Okay, I was gonna say there's nothing special. I find it hard to believe I don't have some random part that goes into there. I gotta find out what G is. I need G6. This is PC. This literally doesn't have anything on it, so I don't even know why. Is that you? It's not like the other. This one's G. Oh, this one's soft stuff too. Okay. Been a second. We've definitely had a few weeks we haven't looked at this. Oh yeah. Like I mentioned earlier, gotta try to get this bad boy done so when Kane shows up, I could just focus on getting that done. Like I said, tomorrow there's a good chance I might be on here again trying to stream. Doing some unboxing, or not unboxing, but working on commissions. Because Nez is coming over Tuesday to work on video. And a lot of the have a good one, Chuck. A lot of stuff I gotta do is Godzilla related, so trying to wait till he gets here to really work on those. There we go. It's kind of odd that the back flaps stationary. But the side and front ones move around. Anyways, so we need E78, which I think was other yellow ones here. Maybe these guys off. Those on real quick. On a high note, the way they sit in, I don't really have to worry about that being cleaned up. Doing good, Shadow. Hey, Matt G. Oh, still for painting the Predator? I could believe it. I had to sit there and look at little details because I had a bunch of. We sold out of all the Ghidorah beams. So I was sitting and prepping them today. Because tomorrow I got to clear coat and do all that fun stuff with. So, getting that all the way today. And then I got a couple other projects in the works. So I've been messing around with those. Which is also kind of delaying some of the commissions I got hanging around. Trying to get that stuff moving a little bit more. Alright, so we need A35. I figured would have been this thing. I always say trying to search through all the mess of pegs, trying to figure out what's what. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's shoulders. Said A, right? Yeah, A35. Am I sure it's not that crotch piece that says 29? It's like, that sort of looks like what I'm looking at. B28. Okay. Actually, I was looking at the wrong black game. I was looking at this picture here, which is definitely the front. The cat is currently probably sleeping upstairs because I think my wife was trying to take a nap. She works midnights. So she's trying to take a nap. She goes. We need DAE3. So he's probably up there. Right. This is E. This is E3. But I don't have an Uh-oh, the spaghettios. Let's try to make sure there wasn't a random piece just missing. Oh. Okay, God, I keep looking at this stupid diagram. Like, I'm missing a piece. And I'm not. I'm just stupid. Let's see. White ones are A and B. Off my E. My F. You're my F. F. Oh, that's F. Okay. 14. That dude. Boop. Oh, is she watching it too? Well, I appreciate you both checking out the stream. But yeah, no, he's a goopy cat. Also found out because he was being super affectionate earlier. Found out that my wife didn't feed him this morning. I come home and I'm like, man, he's super cuddly. I don't understand. Oh, you're hungry. That's exactly what you're giving me. That goes like so into here. This goes. What's that for? Because there's a latch. Does a thing. Heh. I assume that's important, but I don't know why at the moment, so we're just gonna move out. Anyways, the waist is done. Figure that out. Now we got shoulders. Looks like all A stuff. We need A5, A8. Rip all these off. Looks like the shoulders all use the exact same pieces, so I don't have to try to remember which one's being which. New turtle designs. I when I initially seen the figures, I wasn't that into it. But now seeing the trailer and understanding that they're supposed to be younger, so they'd be like a lot slimmer, not nearly as bulky. It makes a little bit more sense to me now. Don't need that A anymore. But I will say I don't know if I'm still like quite sold on it. But after seeing the trailer and seeing them in motion, it definitely didn't bug me nearly as much. So I'm a little bit more like I went from being not being that excited to it to being back on board. There's that because I'm still like now I'm like all right, the turtles are okay, but now I'm not still quite as sold on the villains. Like from the toys like Leatherhead, I wasn't really into the design that much. People Rocksteady was still a little bit turned off by those. Trailer didn't really help much with that either. But we'll see, because I'll probably still go see it in theaters no matter what. Because again, I'll give it a shot, even if I have some issues with it. I like the Transformer movies. Like, there's a few I haven't really cared for, but because I just like Transformers as a series, I'm willing to give things a shot. For better or for worse. Like I said, normally I would probably clean these up a little bit better, but I'm just trying to crash through the rest of this. And I plan on painting this guy eventually anyways. Because I'll probably weather him up, so it not being perfect isn't that big of a deal, because I'll probably be adding scuff marks. That's a not gonna hurt. I do have in stick here. Well, some of this I could probably clean up after put it together. Oop. Hey, what's your project? Biggest, hardest project? Sorry. Off kind of came out of nowhere. Um, I'd say the one that probably took the most hours was that Godzilla that I did for Tom. Hold on. The NECA one with the 3D printed spines that he made. And sculpt like redoing the teeth and the eyes and stuff. That oddly enough, it's not like the most impressive looking piece I've ever done, but it was easily the most time consuming. Biggest one was probably that Moses, the Allosaurus. Is that what it was? The one that I used the Colossal Indominus Rex and sculpted stuff onto that dude. Definitely still probably the biggest one. Oh, no problem, Dubstep. That's why they're always here on YouTube for people to come back and check them out whenever they got some time. Because they're definitely not really those people that are like chasing the algorithm and need you to be checking out the video as soon as it goes live. They're here for whenever you got some spare. I appreciate people just watching them nonetheless, anyways. Yeah, like I said, there's some issues with some things because like, I know, especially with the toys, like I hate that the cheat like the way the new Cheetor toy looks. I don't think it looks good, but I'm still like excited about Cheetor being in the movie. Oh, it's F. Come on, this one. Yeah, this was 11. Okay, so it's this guy. Boop, boop. Got those put together. This goes here. Figure out which side's which. That looks like it's supposed to be this. This. Sure, I'm doing this right. The big side goes towards the skirt. Right? Yeah. The vent goes on the outside. Hooks in. That's. Bam. Got fuller. Again. Then go that. Here. Also, I know like probably some Gundam groups online just for kind of giggles. Also, so it. Eh, a lot of people are sharing that they got this kit because it's available. Like you can still find it as a Hobby Lobby and get it for fairly cheap. And I know remember seeing some people like, oh well, blah 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 blah. It's not that good of a kit because it's so old. I'm like, but this actually hasn't been that bad. Also, I'm just now realizing I was like, why is there's no connection to the hip we've done yet? Like, oh, it's because it looks like still got to make it. He's got limbs! He's got limbs! Woo! The fire is snapping up. I was gonna be so sad. Also, just realized he doesn't have his little antenna popped off. I have to paint this thing once it's done. Like I said, we'll get to that actually. And this goes. This part's the front, right? Yeah. I feel like I should know this. Actually, now getting all the stuff together, he does seem bigger than I thought now. He seems about the right size. Okay, so we have beam sabers, which 10 and 22. Sorry, I don't fudge up with my cuts. Ooh. Boop, boop. 22. Let's do these little thruster looking pieces. Yep, he's alive. 25's alive. Wait, okay, so right away. That there. Little crevice you gotta kind of line up this into his back. All right, so we got these on. Next, we need the F-15, which was, dude. Exactly. You make bad, no make Gundam. Does it say? Okay, so it's the part with the triangle. Honestly, is he not going to have a wiggle? I turned the page. Been on this page for like a stream and a half. Wait, what? So that goes, but now I'm building a ship. Oh, I gotta build the ship so I can put the tummy together. Oh, what the? No. Alright, do that. Like, oh man, we're done. The Gundam is done. Okay, so there's extra pieces if I want. Do the ship or the guy. Okay. Guess we're just gonna. It's cool. I actually think it's kind of neat that it comes with the chip that goes inside, like goes inside of them. Really need to have all that hooked together though. Well, to be honest, I don't even think I can. Like, you actually have that. Like, you have to attach. Like, if I want everything on it. I think there's a. Oh, it comes with the people. It's like I probably should paint him before I put him in there, but I think I'm just gonna armor is the. Oh, D was red, right? This guy. Yeah. Where's D3? There's D3. Why do I have to... Oh, because of the whole thing. Oh, is there just another piece? Oh, okay, so there's a ship. Okay, so you kind of get like the best of both. Okay. Him in the chair. Probably should look at this. Look at the screen a bit. Oh yeah, that's I've seen Witch of Mercury. Actually, it kind of got me. One of the reasons I actually started kind of buying Gundam kits again. I really dig it. I actually have pretty much all the kits that they put out recently. Which I do plan on doing even shoot. I have like Ariel and the whole lot. Pretty much like I pre-ordered a crap ton of them on Entertainment Earth, and then they all decided to show up pretty much right around the same time. So I got a good like 10 kits at some point to work on. Like I said, when I got eventually I want to kind of like with these streams use this time to kind of work on commissions. At some point. So I had this back. Ooh, there we go. That's on. Yeah, again. Okay. Should be writing my presentation for George Bigfoot conference. To be honest, I have the same issue. Like I tend to get, it's hard for me to stay productive sometimes. All right, so the ship hooks in the torso, goes into him. Woo! Gundam! Gundam with the butt flap! Butt flap doesn't like to stay in. I was gonna say, you know what? I just think it's just because it's not in plays well this book. Yeah, as I say, should that be more flush? Hold on, let's go back. I feel like I'm missing something. Pop that back. That's like that. Okay, I think we're better now. All right, we're good. It's like, man, he's still not really sitting around really well. All right, we got to put together, boys and girls. Overall, pretty cool kit. I like that he's got posable hands. I like that he's got enough shifting parts. It's odd that the vents even got articulation. Got the little vent flaps. I think it's the only thing that kind of annoy me, especially like trying to pose him, is having to adjust all these little flaps. Stickers actually aren't that bad. I know he's got even more water decals at some point. I'm gonna have to put all those on because that's what all these stickers are for here. But he's even got working back vent flaps. Yeah, like I've mentioned before, I mainly bought this one to actually practice weathering on. I bought a small kit and did a bit of weathering. I was really happy with it, so I'm gonna upscale it and do it to him too. So that'll probably have its own stream at some point. I don't know if it's gonna be anytime soon, because once that cane kit comes in, it's gonna pretty much be the main focus. But overall, it's a pretty cool kit. Like he's pretty, like I said, like detail wise, it's not like it's got a lot of intricate panel lining and whatnot, but I don't know, I kind of dig the old school aesthetics. Like it almost makes it feel more like legit old school Gundam. We got a few minutes. Yeah, because even like you mentioned, like I've heard the other kits are better, but he was more just a like a purchase just for something that just kind of gives me something to really mess around with. I do not. I actually Gundam kit wise, I don't really have that many. The bulk of them currently are all like the Witch from Mercury's that I still have to still put together. I've only really done the one, and I can't remember if we did it out on stream or if that was I did it in my spare time. Quick. I was actually trying to think of the Gundam, the mech's name, and I can't remember the kind of having a brain fart on what his name was. Oh, it's this one. Um, because the only other kits I've really put together are like the old school G Gundam kits. I still have a few of them hanging around down here. And there was the Double Z I put together a long time ago. Oh, I was gonna say I don't have the bot. I feel like I'm missing something, like some key component of the shield. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm missing the giant bottom base for it. I'll have to keep an eye out for them. There's a few kits like I wouldn't mind getting just for like giggles, putting together. Because my main problem is like my Gundam knowledge is not like that extensive. Is this not the right star? I'm trying to think I grabbed the wrong star. But that's the yellow piece. But it shows it's like it fits. Oh, because I'm looking at the freaking bed. I'm dumb. You tell I haven't got to sleep. It's already past my bed. But tomorrow I work shift. Ooh. Eh. Skew. Sit flush. That definitely goes there. Supposed to kind of hang out too high. Ooh, yeah. Flimsy parts are no good. That's for sure. Yeah, the Kiryu kit actually looks pretty sweet. That definitely. I said maybe I just. I feel like I'm dumb, but that's definitely not the right way. Yeah. Huh. That's Interesting choice. Well, the problem with the red part is there's not really... Because I just want to make sure this is lined up. Because it definitely sits here. Oh, sorry. It definitely sits here. It's just kind of odd. Oh, I would put it in the right hole. That there's this little stopper back here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's this little plastic peg. And it kind of keeps this upright, but this goes fully in. And it doesn't hook, nothing hooks into it. So it's kind of strange. But I think maybe that's just to work with the shield. Okay, yeah, I guess that's just... Because the shield's kind of aimed. I guess that makes more sense. You think they could have just had it along the slit here, just so that stayed in a little easier when you're trying to plug the stupid thing in? What do I know? That goes there, and then we need E14, which was... red one? 14 red. Sorry to not remember. That's D. Oh, okay. E was this one. This one's 14. Oh, it's the glass. I was looking for like a colored piece. Oh, that makes sense. So you can see through it. The unicorns are pretty cool. Gundam Wing, it's pretty much all the Gundam Universe ones are the only ones I have. I put together a couple for people. Like we did the stream for the real grade wing. Oh, so you can have it shifted down too. Well, that's kind of cool. Leave that piece there. Look into there. That's pretty. I'm kind of trying to think of this guy kind of like an action figure. Because it's like, I want like this to peg into his arm. But that's not a thing it does. Oh, yes. Should we try to do the gun? The gun. A gun. We'll slap. We'll slap with the Lucas out. Lucas out. Yeah, for the Gundam Universe figures, I've actually been overall pretty impressed with, pretty pleased with those guys. To say the only one that kind of sucked was the Master Gundam. Had very restricted articulation, which is odd for a Gundam that's meant for martial arts. And then the Ultron Gundam, or like the Winged Dragon Gundam, Shenlong Gundam, whatever you want to call them, depending on your take. Kind of wish his arm had a little bit more of the paint job on it for the eyes and stuff, especially the eyes. I think they could have not skimped on that a little bit. But other than that, everybody else has been really good. Like, I especially really like the Sandrock Gundam is a really good one, and the Heavy Arms. And then a lot of the other series Gundams are really, and like the Sazabi was really impressive. The Easy 8 I really liked too. Oops, we need D60. Big old tubey dude. Think about putting the blaster on him. But then I was like, hey, you know what? I don't have one of these guys, or RX with a bazooka. Okay, there's the groove for that. This it's on the back here. Where'd the tube go? Tubey tube tube tube. Tube. Did it come off fully? It sure did. You guys see where the tube went? Did it fall on me? Not 100%. Well, Will Dookie. Oh, there it is. It fell way over there. The little line are pretty underwhelming. Oh, a little bit. I'll be honest. I didn't really buy too many. Like outside of like, um, new Gundam and stuff. Because like to be honest, I haven't really watched much like Gundam Seed and stuff. Strike Gundam. I didn't grab this on his shoulder. There you go. Hold on to that a little better. I actually kind of dig him with the bazooka. I'm not gonna lie. There's one thing that was cool about this kit, I know, compared to some of the other ones, is he had a lot more weapons. They have like the beam sabers, you have the beam rifle, you got the bazooka, he's got that ball and chain thing, and the lance. He's got quite a bit of variety. But like I mentioned, I'll probably have him with the bazooka. I think is going to be my preferred weapon of choice. Not just because I always like the ways a little bit more than the beams. There's actually another Gundam Universe figure that was really cool. Was the Leos from Wing. Those are surprisingly really well too. Yeah, the beam lance is pretty dope. Like he's got a lot of cool things going on with just accessories. But like I mentioned, I'll probably do some weathering and then apply. Well, always a tough one. It's like, do I do the weathering and then apply decals, or do I do decals and apply? It would make more sense to weather after the decals are on, because that's how life works. But then I worry about stuff falling off. But it would probably be okay. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this live stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tingle you guys up just a little bit. Yeah, pretty solid kit. Like, what was it? I think he's normally like $40 at Hobby Lobby, but they do a 40% off a lot of times. So I think he more amounted to around like 30 after tax. $30. He's pretty cool. Like he's got a good size to him. With him being a 1/100 scale. Like here's him next to a Monster Arts, which he's bigger. I was gonna say I can go grab a universe quick. Ugh. Speaking of the Shenlong, kind of tipped over so his arm on my shelf, so his arm was a little off in the other direction. but he's a little bigger than these two. And to be honest, detailed about the same. Because that's one thing about the universe figures is I akin them to, for the most part, being like a really solid kit that got put together but never fully painted. Like it doesn't have all the paints; it's just colored plastic. But they got really good panel lining. Well, panels for lining, which I did like that custom Sandrock I did a little bit ago. Hold on, let me grab that too. Like this is one I did. It's actually on our Etsy. This is the Shenlong. Sandrock. Yeah, back on the other Gundam. But he's one that I kind of made him to appear kind of like his last stand. So he's got bullet holes, missing chunks of armor. I gave him the gun, the Tommy gun that he had because I had a couple extra ones laying around. And then I panel lined did a bunch of weather. I was really pleased with the way this guy turned. It's one of those things, like, even just, like, when I did just the panel lining originally, before I started doing all the weathering, it just made this guy pop so well that it makes me want to go through and do everybody else's. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you definitely want to seal them before you put them on, or want to mess around with them anymore. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. It's more or less like right before that happened. So when he's getting all shot up and stuff, it's kind of what I was aiming for. Because I ended up buying them because I needed an extra sword. So I just had an extra one of these laying around. So I was like, well, I got some like extra weapons, and the little minigun kind of looked like the one he used in the series. And then just did all the panel lining, weathering, added the scuffs to the paint. And for the most part, I didn't really damage them too much, outside of just like making like the bullet holes looks. Like the chip paint is actually with a small sponge applied over. And then I have like the Tamiya weathering kits and stuff to kind of help add some of the grind. I used a few different shades of that and then sealed it all up. Hey, Rez! Just caught the end of the stream. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. So he's done. He's going to go hang out on my shelf till I actually get around to doing his weathering and panel lining and stuff. Which will probably more than likely be sometime after I get the cane. But overall, I'm actually really happy with this kit. Pretty, like, if it wasn't for streaming, I probably could have easily had this guy cranked down in a day. But that being said, like, even posability wise, he's not that bad. And I dig the gimmick with the ship being on inside the tummy. Like I said, his waist, it's not like his waist is that posable. Like, you're not getting crazy poses out of him, but the legs are still really. And with the arms too. Don't mind me playing with me. But still really sweet. But anyways, help us defeat those guys by hitting the like button, subscribe, and comment region today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. Guys, like keep up to date with channel donate. We greatly appreciate it. You guys like to get some Gundam collectibles for yourselves. Link in the description for Entertainment Earth. Help support the channel. Get your guys some sweet collectibles because they have pretty much most of all the Gundam Universe figures. And if you want to get yourself some kits, I don't know if they'll have this one because it is a very old kit. Like I mentioned, this one I got at Hobby Lobby in particular. But they did have the Witch of Mercury ones, which is where I got all my kits from, that I still have to work on, and they got a bunch of other ones too. Anyways, see you guys in the next video.